I often say everybody is busy because even when we busy ourselves with distractions and irrelevant things, it still feels like there is more things to do than time to do them. So showing up for ourselves or our art can sometimes feel like an impossible task. Even my filming of this video was an act of showing up, despite my previous plans for doing so falling through. But how ironic would that be if I scrapped or postponed this video altogether, talking about showing up, when I could just show up for you, the Precious Pavilion, and my art, when I know this is what we need to hear. Of course, there are other moments like this that we all have experienced, knowing that we have gone too long without doing the things we enjoy and being in the places and among people with whom we thrive. For me, I've noticed during most of last year and even this year that no matter how much I talked about or desired spending time on my art and hobbies, I was often going months without engaging them, and I didn't like that. I realized this was because I treated my art as an afterthought, like a bonus to be earned after perfect delivery of my quote-unquote important and required tasks for the day, or like a dessert after a hearty meal. I wasn't treating my art like a main dish, or a necessity, or a priority. Yet, I would continue to sketch designs for new clothes I'd want to sew and log ideas for new paintings, only to never materialize and execute them. It finally clicked for me that I failed to adequately show up for myself and my art. No more. So, what is the art of showing up? It is simply framing things as opportunities to show up for yourself or abandon yourself. Be it engaging in a harmful behavior to quote-unquote get the edge off, spending an intentional 10 minutes on your art, or going to a stand-up comedian show for a lighthearted evening. Ask yourself, does spending my time in this way help me to show up for myself or abandon myself? And as you answer this question, you can remind yourself that no matter how frequently you commit to showing up, it is the act of showing up itself that makes you accountable. Showing up for yourself is self-care. Showing up for your art is self-preservation and an easy way to ensure your enjoyment and fulfillment, because perpetual self-abandonment is the route to burnout and discontentment in your life. At the Precious Pavilion, we are all about living fulfilled and focused lives while enjoying the process. So showing up for ourselves is the standard. In doing so, we must detach expectations from showing up. You are not required to make a masterpiece or a flawless work when you are sitting with your art. You simply must show up and be present with your art and yourself. So, show up for yourself today. And I hope you continue to show up for yourself and your art tomorrow and onward. And thank you for showing up for me by still watching up to this point in the video. If you haven't yet, please subscribe to officially join the Precious Pavilion, like this video, leave your feedback in the comment section, and feel free to come back to this video after you have seen the benefit of showing up for yourself and your art to share your experience. As always, I'm Precious, so are you, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Stay blessed. Bye!